Hello everyone, welcome you all to the video lecture on basic concept of optical fiber. What is optical fiber? Optical fiber is an optical waveguide which can transmit information from one place to another place in form of light. Initially, we have open air transmission, but this type of transmission is not suitable for long haul communication because of various atmospheric disturbances like rain, fog, cloud, etc. So we need an alternative transmission system. Hence, it is the optical transmission system. After the invention of laser, it is possible to have such type of alternative transmission system. The optical fiber is the backbone of optical communication system. Professor Cow and Professor Hockham have memorable contribution in this field. They gave the idea of a practical waveguide in 1966, which is basically a fiber of glassy material, the practical waveguide actually. And in 1970, the Corning Glass Works of USA first produced fiber which has a loss of around 17 dB per kilometer. Now we see the optical fiber structure. It has three portions: core, cladding and jacket. The core, the center part, then cladding which surrounds the core, then the outer portion, that is the jacket. It is mainly cylindrical shaped. Through this structure, light is transmitted from one end to another by total internal reflection. Now, what are the advantages of optical fiber? There are numerous advantages like large bandwidth and small loss, immunity from electromagnetic interference, large spacing between repeaters, almost complete freedom from signal leakage and crosstalk, smaller size and weight, lower material cost, and abundance of basic raw materials, so lower system cost. We can use it in hazardous environments and it has great flexibility. In the applications section, in the next portion, in the applications part, we can see where the optical fiber is used. In every area, optical fiber is utilized. They are used for data transmission, medical applications, LAN, cable TV, computer networking, fiber optic lasers, computer networking, communications as sensors having high sensitivity, and many more. Now we see the optical fiber types. Optical fibers are classified in various ways. Based on the mode of propagation of light, the optical fiber is categorized in two sections: single mode fiber and multi-mode fiber. In single mode fiber, only one mode can propagate, whereas in multi-mode fiber, more than one mode can propagate. Generally, in single mode fiber, the core diameter is 5.6 micrometer and the cladding diameter is 125 micrometer, and the relative index difference is 0.001. Whereas in multi-mode fiber, the core diameter is 50 micrometer, the cladding diameter is 125 micrometer, and the relative index difference is nearly 0.1. The relative index difference delta is calculated as N1 minus N2 divided by N1. With this delta is calculated. N1 is the core refractive index, N2 is the cladding refractive index. Again, based on the refractive index distribution, it is classified as step index fiber and graded index fiber. In the step index fiber, the refractive index profile is step in nature as shown in the figure, whereas in graded index fiber, the refractive index changes gradually from center of the core to the cladding. Now we see that in the step index fiber, when light pulse is propagated, they reach at the receiving end in different times, though they start at the same time. On the other hand, in the graded index fiber, light pulses reach at the same time. This is the basic difference of step index and graded index fibers. Here it is seen that in the graded index fiber, as the refractive index gradually decreases from core to cladding, from the center of the core to the cladding portion, the velocity of light pulses which travel through, not along the direction of the center of the core, is increases than that of the pulse which grows along the direction of the center of the core. We all know that velocity in any medium v is equal to c by n, where c is the speed of light in free space and n is the refractive index of the medium. As n decreases, v increases, as v is equal to c by n for green and blue light pulses here as shown in figure. For this state 1, v is comparatively less, so they can reach at same time. It is not seen in the step index fiber. It is the major advantage of graded index fiber over step index fiber. This graded index profile distribution is shown in the last figure. For q is equal to 1, this profile parameter q is equal to 1, it is a triangular profile. For q is equal to 2, it is parabolic index profile, and so on. And for q is equal to infinity, it becomes step index profile. Now in this portion we will discuss on the mechanism of light propagation. When light incidents on the fiber end from outside, as shown in figure, it makes angle theta 0, which is then refracted into the fiber, and in the it makes the angle theta, which is less than theta 0, as light travels from lower medium to denser medium, and then incidents to the core cladding interface, and makes angle phi. And due to the light transmission from denser medium to lower medium, light ray is refracted back to the denser medium, and it is this portion is obviously for the angle above the critical angle. For critical angle it is just through this portion it will be, and it is the mainly it is due to the total internal reflection, and it is mainly responsible for light propagation through optical fiber. Now we come to the calculation of numerical aperture. Now what is numerical aperture? Numerical aperture is one actually measuring parameter. It measures the capacity of optical fiber. Actually it measures the light gathering capacity of any optical fiber, and we can see that this angle is alpha and this angle is theta, is the critical angle, and numerical aperture is sine alpha. It can calculated through this relation also, which is root over n1 square minus n2 square, that is numerical aperture is also equals to root over n1 square minus n2 square, where n1 is the co-refractive index and n2 is the cladding refractive index. And this is for today, and in our next lecture we will discuss on different dispersion, various dispersions in optical fiber, and its various properties also. Thank you.